correctly, then at the time of claim, there's very little to do. In 90% of the cases, all we require is these three documents that are listed here on the screen. The claimant statement, which is just the form filled out by the beneficiaries of the policy. So that's one page. The physician statement, which is not an APS. Attending physician statements are, as you know, probably all of the medical records of the client usually, so it's a giant pile of paper, and so that's not what we're talking about here. The physician statement is just a one-page document that the attending physician fills out, and they indicate what killed the person, what they died from, and then when they were diagnosed with that, and then we need the death certificate. So if all of that lines up, then in most cases the claim is just paid out and there's no issue. So that's very similar to a fully medically underwritten product in terms of how the claims work. So we of course have a contestability period, the same as fully underwritten products. And so in the first couple of years, if the client passes away, then we can do an investigation but again, these are cases where it looks like there's some misrepresentation. So if that physician statement gives us the impression that someone was diagnosed with cancer and then they didn't mention it on our application, we can go through and we can listen to their verification to make sure they didn't say anything about it, and then we know that there's something that needs to be looked into. But for 90% of the cases, it just doesn't happen, and it's not an issue. So just a couple of cases to look at here, just to give you an example of how our products work and what the process is. And these are the type of cases that we do every day, the underwriting department, I mean. So you send us these emails, and these are real cases, by the way. Brokers send us these emails all day, and what we do is help them figure out exactly what the best way to proceed is and what product their clients are eligible for. So here we have a male who's 57, a non-smoker, who was diagnosed with diabetes some time ago, and they're taking metformin. They're a little bit overweight and they have high blood pressure, which is again under control. So the first thing that we need to sort out is what type of diabetes are we dealing with, and what the solution is, what we can offer for the client. So here are some premiums, some pricing for this particular client. Obviously with the treatment with pills, it means the client has type 2 diabetes, and